Yeah, I feel like having a controversial stream today. I'll be shaving with Noble Otter Orbit, and it's a rose and eucalyptus kind of fragrance. It's not like an out of this world scent, but when I shave with it, it makes me feel good. Just imagine rose and eucalyptus. It's not gonna like you're not gonna want a cologne like this, but as a shave soap, it makes you feel really good after a shave. Like right now, it is humid in this bathroom. Shout out to Russ who cares about me. He's like, okay, so we got 77 degrees and 65% humidity. Yeah, it's hot out. I was just outside. I'm going to be using the Yaki 24. This one is a cheaper one. The handle isn't so great. Um, you know, it's like $10. It's like $10, right? And it does the job. And I like that you could see through it. I like that. The handle's comfortable. It's a nice green here, right? I like it. So overall, I want to talk about some controversial topics, and a lot of people may be like, "I don't want to watch this." It's all right. I don't really, you know, if you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. But yeah, so they're gonna post in Louisiana. They're going to make it mandatory to post the Ten Commandments in the schools. And I know a lot of liberals are like, hey, we have to, we can't, church and state, it's so like, it's the Ten Command. I mean, yeah, the Ten Commandments are biblical. It's in the Bible. I think Deuteronomy. Um, but there's some good things there, right? And we're living in a society, where we allowed one side to dictate, right? To dictate what's going on. And, like, what the hell does sex have to do with anything or your gender? So it's getting so far to the left and so radical that, it's like, there has to be pushback because it's so crazy. I mean, okay, thou shalt not kill. Okay, that's a Ten Commandment. Thou shalt not steal. Theft is out of control in this country. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Mess with your neighbor's wife. Lie on your neighbor, which somebody in this community, well, they say lie on your neighbor, right? Bear false witness. So there's somebody in this community who's definitely accused, guilty of that, bearing false witness, lying. Yeah, so that's a Ten Commandment. And don't mess with your neighbor's wife. Don't steal your neighbor's packages, right? I mean, that's in the Ten Commandments. Your don't steal your neighbor's Amazon packages, right? We got Kevin in here, right? So there's somebody bearing false witness on me, but see, it's a big deal because they're lying and they're defamatory, and now they're all out. They want to prove it's real, but I want to make some money, man. Money, money, money! Don't steal your neighbor's Amazon packages. Moses said it himself. I mean, don't. I think it was don't covet your neighbor's goods. I'm not like, you know, perfect with everything, but I think it's don't covet your neighbor's goods, right? So, in terms of like 2024, it means don't steal your neighbor's Amazon packages. I mean, what else? Don't break into his house. Don't try to talk Anuj. Don't steal your neighbor's bear. What's up, Anuj? How you doing? Gay, Rip Bacon. Yeah, I am a little bit gay. I don't practice it, but Like, it's God, the whole sex thing has gone too far. Like, why are we talking about sex in elementary schools and gender? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So the Louisiana, I'm not even really sure about it. I just heard it passed. So it's a law now that they're going to post the 10 Commandments. It's going to be all over MSNBC. Joanne Reed, she's going to be yapping about it, saying whites are racist. Let me get down to the nitty gritty. I was talking to some woman, a black woman, and she says, "My people." Dude, that's a red flag. Anybody that says "my people," that's it. It's over. They're dividing this country. They're racist. Yeah. And here's the thing. Who let these ghetto tards make the rules? It's like I see in another stream, they're like, "Oh, he's racist because he said something." Who cares? And the word retard, listen, when I went to school, when I went to university, there were people that actually had mentally retarded on their certificates, okay? And they were allowed to work with mentally retarded children. But today, everything is like it's offensive, and everything's so offensive. I mean, they're sweet kids. They bang their heads all day, and you have to have a lot of patience to deal with them. The teachers that work with them, man, they're awesome. When I first got into the school system, they wanted me to be a PE coach for those kids, and psychologically, I couldn't do it. I sat in the classroom with the teacher, and they were just banging their heads. Right, this is real stuff, man. Emotionally handicapped kids beat themselves up too. Self-injurious behavior. It's tough, man. It's really deep into your psyche what you see, and you see three or four kids just bang. They're not thinking about racism or the silly stuff we're thinking of today, using the retard word. Come on, who made these people in charge anyway? I mean, you know, it's yeah. Anybody that uses the term "my people," they're a racist. Okay, because I don't have my people. Maybe like Jewish people. My Jewish people, they're not going to defend me. I mean, people are people. We're Americans. We're Canadians too. We're all like North Americans, right? We're all North Americans. Shout out to Enchante Perfumes. If you like classic colognes, yeah, enchanteperfumes.com. ENCANTE perfumes.com. Very good stuff. Very good. I like the classic stuff, but it's not the greatest for the summertime, but I do love the classic stuff. But this is a premium soap. I would say it's an S tier soap right here. Noble Otter. I have another one coming in with eucalyptus. I mean, people don't like eucalyptus because it smells like Vicks, right? But when you're shaving with it, it feels great. Let me wet the face. The scent off the puck is like medium, right? But bearing false witness is a big one. It's one of the 10 Commandments. People are accused of it. People are guilty of it in this community. And it's so important. It's in the 10 Commandments. So they could make themselves seem like they're morally superior. But they're not. The people who bear false witness are not morally superior. They have the issues. It's called blame shifting. Yeah. So let me see how the soap ladders. Oh, it's dripping, right? Ooh. This is one of my favorite soaps. But like I said, how good can rose and eucalyptus smell? Like right now, it smells good because it's like it's hot. It's not attacking my nose. Shout out to Sweet Milk. Sweet Milk, I know who you are. And it's not Tim. But I can make believe I know it's Tim. What about falsely witnessing a bear? Yeah, you can't. Anoush with the jokes. How you doing, Anoush? How's life, man? You working out? You look good, man. You keep yourself in shape. You stay positive all the time. Um, you know, it's two people confronted the haters. One was DDLD and one was Anoush. And Kevin too. Kevin did it in his sarcastic way. But it's like, why do you have so much hate? Why do you have so much hate? And I was talking about it with my buddy last night. It's like, what started the whole thing? You know? And I know it got crazy on the other stream. I honestly, I'm being honest. I don't watch those streams, but somebody called me up and said, "You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it." And it's like, who cares? Listen, so I've never actually used the N word, but it's not a justification to hit somebody, and it's like the whole low level stuff, f around and find out. And words. So he used a term. It wasn't like he used it against Barack Obama or like somebody who actually achieved something in their life, you know. Now I would have a problem if they said it to a news, but or an upstanding citizen. It's like no matter what, man, if you're an upstanding citizen and you're nice to everybody, you need to be respected, and that's the whole thing. I feel with George too. George is nice to everybody. I don't understand how anybody could disrespect him. You know, Anuj is a righteous man, and and let's see, like DDLB stuck up to him also, or stood up to him. Ladies, I don't think any ladies watch this. Those are the kind of men you should date. Men that are going to stand up for righteousness, I have a lot of respect for that. Men that are going to stand up for the righteous cause. Anuj stood up for the righteous cause, DDLD did too, you know. But the other people are afraid of him. Oh man, see this is why this is a premium soap. See how it kind of stays there, and the sheen is awesome. That's why I got and the eucalyptus feels really good on your skin. Really good. It feels like cold cream. You know, like cold cream. It feels like you're putting cold cream on your face. Like, I just want to do this all day. Look at the. Ooh, it's like yogurt or something. No, not yogurt. Something else. Oh, my water's not. It's already cold. And somebody said, take off your hat. My microphone's on my hat. My microphone is on my hat. Because I did it without a microphone and I didn't like the audio. And you know, it improves the audio. Because you know your bathroom is like the worst place to make a video because it's like a hallway kind of sound. And so this takes away the hallway sound. It's very smooth, man. I really enjoy it. If somebody asked me about what's one of the best soaps, this is one of them. Very protective, man. Like I don't feel the razor so much. There's like not a lot of resistance. But it gets it all. I gotta get a couple spots real quick. Gotta mow the lawn. Nobody's commenting. Oh, I got like 3 people. Everybody left. They're like, too much political talk. Somebody said, nobody wants to hear politics. I think politics is very interesting. We're living in a very divided country. Politics is very interesting. Look at Tucker Carlson. The guy gets millions of views. And they're like, no politics. The issue is with politics is you have to have knowledge, right? And you could go back and forth and it gets emotional, it gets emotional. But in a live stream, we have 2 opposing views. Those are some of the best videos. Let's be honest. And some people will say, oh, this person owned him, or the other person will say that person owned him. Hold on, I want to take this hat off for a second. Sorry. This stuff is like extra, like, hold on. I'll put my mic back on. See, this stuff like really sticks to your skin. Wow, that's post shave feels good. I gotta wipe off the sink. Yeah, so hi, man. This post shave feels incredible. I got the cooling effect right now, like the eucalyptus, and I'm gonna put on some aftershave. But like, I don't even feel like I need to put on aftershave because I have the cooling effect. Like, like the air feels so good. The air feels so good on my face right now. But like, so the 10 Commandments, I think it's a good idea. It's going to be all over the news tonight. They're going to be like, it's separation of church and state. And I sort of agree with that. But it's like, so, and this is all because, they were having uh, primary teachers talking about gender with kids. And so it's like, it's a reaction to an action. That's all. So I'm using this one right here. Very good bay rum. Henry and Victoria makes really quality products. Really quality products. And yeah. So it's a reaction. That's all. It is a reaction to what's going on in the school system. My drink of the day will be Mother Kombucha. No, because first of all, it's going to get wet when I'm shaving. It sounds really good when I hold it. Okay, look, like if I hold it right now, it sounds awesome. I know it sounds awesome. And I could actually just, after a while, shout out to Publix, man. And this is like a chocolate vetiver right here. Oh, some people really some people really take care of their bottles, and shit, I wear mine, man. Whiskey Reaper wears his. So this is a really nice, uh, nice vetiver. It's called vetiver Oriental, and it's sort of a chocolate vetiver, but you don't get much chocolate. You get a lot of vetiver. It's very good for the summer, and it's high quality. Now let me tell you, I went to Louis Vuitton yesterday. Their summer fragrances, their summer fragrances are not high quality. I'll be honest with you. I like Pacific Chill the best out of all of them, and Pacific Chill gives you a chilly vibe, but like I would say, get a clone of Pacific Chill. I don't think the quality was there. And the other one, like Afternoon Swim, that was ultra synthetic. For a Louis Vuitton, you wouldn't think it's ultra synthetic. How you doing, Rodolfo? So I found them very synthetic for $300. Nah, nah, nah. Don't talk about 4711. I'm a Florida water man. Florida water trumps 4711. Let me tell you, Anuj, you can get Florida water off of Amazon in Canada for like $5. I spray it in a bottle. Okay, let me show you my bottle. It's in a mister, and it's something I use on the regular when I go outside. So this is Florida water, and I put it in a mister, and I just kind of spray it. See, it's like mist, right? I like Florida water. Florida water is much more refreshing than 4711. I have 4711 ice, which is better than 4711. And the classic commercials for 4711 ice are awesome. What's up, Reaper? What's up, Anuj? Yeah, but I'll take Florida water all day over 4711. A 4711 has too much neroli. Dude, you're definitely the cologne guy at the job. Yeah, I don't work though. I'm retired. 25 years in the school system, buddy. 4 years in the military. I could get a job, make extra money. Nah, I agree to disagree. 47 is a great classic. Cuddles looks like he just walked out of TGK. Shout outs to the Miami Thugs. Yeah. Um. No, man. I mean, I brought that up because now there's this whole thing. There'll be some. don't want to get into it so much, but there'll be some white woman sitting on a bench reading a book or whatever, and then some black woman come up to her and say, "She said the N word," right? And you never see them actually show that part, and they start beating her, and people find it acceptable. People find it acceptable in this country, and because it's the mob mentality that goes on. No, you even if the person did say it, dude, I ain't gay. I can act gay, but I'm not gay. I'm not gonna show you my willy. Come on, man. We love to see Chuddles cook a Stella beer on stream and read comments. I have the weirdest, dude. Let a brother have a peek at your willy. Are you black? You said let a brother. Your brother? Shadow Smoke BBK. Interesting. So you could laugh? So you could laugh? Because I wasn't blessed in that department. You know, I, I don't really. I've watched porn in the past, but I know, like, if I insult your family or worse, I fully expect you to fight me. Words have consequences. It's about respect. I'm a young white boy. Um, Words have consequences. Mm, nah, I would just ignore the person. But like, when somebody defames you and lies on you, that's different. But if they say, they're just ranking on me, it's like there's no reason for that. They could call me a kike, you know. I wouldn't like be like, okay, we're gonna fight now. No, words don't have consequences. This is the internet and the mob mentality that you have. CVVVVVVVC. Okay, if I insult your family or worse, I fully expect you to fight me. Words have consequences. It's about respect. It is about respect. But we have some disrespectful MFs in this country that will try you. There are some MFs in this country that will try you. But when they lie on you, that's kind of like fighting right there. Did you try Narciso Rodriguez for him Blue Noir? No, I've never tried a Narciso Rodriguez, man. I'm a big fan of Guerlain. Um, I'm not like 3,000 colognes in because I feel like colognes are a luxury. I have like 150, and in a way, I want to give some away because I wear the same ones all the time anyway. You know, I wear my Guerlain Homme. I wear the same ones all the time. But like some of the colognes are interesting that I have like winter colognes, but I really enjoy this like Salvador Dali Pour Home. I enjoy that one. I enjoy a lot of darker scents, although it really doesn't go with the heat. But I have a lot of clones, and I'm not really into the clones. I think I'll tell you what, Shadow Smoke BBK. If you're a fan of Pacific Chill, I think that's the best Louis Vuitton. If you go on Fragrantica, hey, hey, hold on, let me say Shadow Smoke BBK. If you go on Fragrantica, look at the reviews for Pacific Chill. Right, look at the reviews for Pacific Chill, and you'll see it's getting a 4.45. Now, I like the scent of Pacific Chill, right? But it is synthetic. Let me see. I'll tell you what's a good house. a good house for clones. In my opinion, this is like one of the best houses for clones. Nobody ever talks about them anymore. Swiss Arabian. I have a few Swiss Arabian. It's a dirty bottle. No, it's just like that. Swiss Arabian makes very good clones, right? This one's really good. It's Oud Abyad. It's a clone of, I can't think of it right now, but one of the mans, like, what's the name? Amouage, right? One of the mans. It's a very good clone of it. But Afnan makes clones of it. There's a lot of companies that make clones of it, and I've tried all the clones. In terms of, if you're after a dark set, I recommend Tom Ford Embrace You. No, but I don't wear them that much. This one right here, Swiss Arabian, makes very good clones. I'll tell you another house that makes good clones. They're out of Malaysia, and they make coconut nanas. But coconut nanas isn't a clone. Oh man, I love this. I love this smell. It's such a. It just. Oh god damn, that Oud Abyad has such a nice deep smoky. It's a smoky. I don't want to say incense, but it's a smoky uh kind of smell. Let me see which one I got here. Is this oh yeah. This house makes clones. This isn't a clone though. This is Rirana. See right here, Rirana. They make very good clones. If you're into clones, check out Rirana makes a lot of clones, but this one is an original. Coconut nanas. It's great. It's a great tropical, coconutty, semi-sweet, a little sweet, fruity, banana. You know, like it's. But I don't know. I think nanas means something else. It's very tropical. Oh man, I showed off my fat stomach. This is a good summer fragrance right here. And if you're a, I don't know, Shadow Smoke BBK, check out Malaysia's Rirana. Right, Rirana makes good fragrances. Don't spray clones on skin, only clones. Yeah, dude, I agree with that. I agree with that statement. Okay, FDA says that. I agree with that. I agree with that wholeheartedly. I do not spray clones on my skin because it hasn't been approved by the FDA. So it is what it is. I wouldn't spray a clone on my skin. Cuddle spray. Oh man, you should, dude. Show your stomach off, man. Take off your shirt, Whiskey Reaper. You're such a big shot. I mean, I admit I'm fat. I look like I'm pregnant. Yeah, I do look like I'm pregnant. That's okay. But man, look at this style, dude. I look like uh, I look like a Romero Brito print, like a Romero Brito. You know who Romero Brito is? He lives in Sunny Isles. I look like a Romero Brito guy. Like I could be an artist like Romero Brito. Oh man, a lot of people didn't show up. We had the Whiskey Reaper show up, and we had Anu show up, so that was cool. And we had Kevin show up, but I don't expect anybody to hang around. It is what it is. Kevin, he only wants to hang around when he can come on stream, right? Can I allow somebody else on stream? Let me see. Plus, start a poll. No, I can start a poll. I didn't know I could do that. Let me see what it says here. In my top chat. What is the three dots? What does the three dots mean? Cancel. Why are you retracting messages, man? What's up with that? Man. Whiskey Reaper, man. Dude, why should I stream? I enjoy streaming. I enjoy shaving. I enjoy seeing Anush's name in the chat. I enjoy seeing Kevin and your name, but you're attracting everything. You look like a GTA San Andreas. There we go. Like I'm on the sidewalk, right? Hey, what's up? And then you run me over with your damn Lamborghini. Shit, I look like a damn GTA San Andreas NPC. I like that. I'm the guy walking on the sidewalk. Yeah, what's up? Boom. Okay, fine. You pregnant, Cuddles. Just say it for the community. Yeah, I am. Dude, I don't even know if I'm going to get the new GTA. I mean, it's based on Miami, right? Run over the pregnant dude with the big stomach. And at least I walk the Publix every day, you know? I walked around the Aventura Mall um, yesterday, like for 2 hours. And that's why I was bringing up Romero Brittle. My sister bought some stuff from Romero Brittle. A new pregnant dude will be in the new GTA probably. Big stomach. Dude, there was one guy from Miami. They said they copied his likeness. Come on. What's in the oven? Chips? In this oven? Yeah. People are at work now. 11:52. Yeah, they're at work. They're like, get ready for lunch. Usually AM stops in, but it's like too early. Fernando is too early for Fernando. He's working all day. Yeah. But like, I have to shave when I want to shave, you know? If I want to shave in the middle of the day, did you like my controversial topics, Reaper? I like my controversial topics because I let this woman. She's always like saying "my people." Now I was engaged to a black woman before, and she was always saying "my people," and that's why I said, "Listen, I was engaged to her. We went to Europe together, and we were going to get married." And then she was talking about my people, and that kind of like made me feel like I thought you were my people. Like we're like getting married, right? And I didn't like it. So it's like I'm not your people. Your family is your people, right? Okay, I can understand your family. Your family is your people. But if you're the same color as somebody else, that doesn't make them your people. So I was so disgusted by the whole thing. And I was disgusted by that woman as well. Let me put this back. I was just disgusted by the whole situation that she said, my people. And I think eventually it needs to be brought to the forefront that people who use the term my people are sort of destroying this country because it's all about their people. I mean, I don't get it. I believe in merit. People who have the most merit should get the job, right? Not based on color. It's about merit. But this country, the country ideals are so messed up nowadays, and color is a non-factor. You know, it's a non-factor. It's mob mentality, and mob mentality is very mean. Mob mentality is very mean. I like people who think for themselves, like Anuj, like even DDLD. He thought for himself. You know, he went against the grain. There are people who always go with the grain because they don't stand for anything. They don't stand for anything, right? You got to stand for something to go against the grain. You have to be sure of who you are. You weren't just pregnant 3 weeks ago, Cuddles. What happened? I know. I'm gonna go on my bike a little, do a little. I did some VR this morning. but it wasn't enough. It is what it is. Um, Sometimes it's summer. You get lazy, Reaper. You know how it is. Um, you're out there on the grill all day. Respect to that. You're not out there today. It's only 79 degrees in my bathroom. It's not a bad day. Yesterday it was kind of hot. Previous question, brother. Oh, okay, brother. My white brother. My people. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I lost it. Hold on. Hold on. How do you. Hold on. I think I lost it, man. There we go. Previous question, brother. Okay, let's go. Was it? I think it was held for review, brother. Oh, dude. No wonder they. Dude, come on, man. Dude. What? How can a guy ask a guy that question? That's weird. Come on, man. Yeah, that's kind of weird, man. That a guy would ask me some question like that. That's crazy. Homeboy trying to pick your willy. I know, man. It's weird. Well, it's like, dude, I've never. Let me get a little cool there. I've never had sex. I never discussed sex with my buddies. I mean, once in a while we did, I guess. They did. I never did. I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about sex with my buddies, but they did. And now it's like in the norm. Everything is about gender and sex, and it's like that belongs in the bedroom, man. Why are you talking about that? It's like, so no talking about politics, which determines the outcome of this country, but talk about sexual positions and eating, you know. Yeah, so okay, so here's the situation. Somebody from another stream, I want to get this out of the way, invited me to, like, oh, I'm gonna unban this person. I'm like, dude, I'm not coming on that stream no matter what. I don't like the topics. It always brings me down. It gives me a nauseous feeling in my stomach. I don't really care for a lot of the people over there, except my buddy Sticks, Rocket, Eric. But I just don't click with those people. I'm not about gotcha. I'm not into the gotcha game. I watch Chaotic Truth. Chaotic Truth, dude. They could. Somebody could say they're racist. Nobody will even care, and they'll go at it again. Nobody cares. But it's all about like labeling people. This person's a racist. Who cares? Who cares? The guy was gonna apologize. Who cares? Like that's an issue. And then you're gonna let some guy, who's claiming he put somebody in a wheelchair, have the moral authority to decide that this person shouldn't come back? Because it's like, who is this guy? Come on. You put somebody in a wheelchair? That's worse than calling somebody a name. Okay? You paralyze somebody bragging about hurting that person, and somebody calls somebody a name and you're more concerned about that. Words don't matter, man. This is what 1984 is about. George Orwell was right. Because the people in today's society, they don't stand for anything. That's my rant. That's my rant. See, I was off camera when I said that. A mafia. Yeah, they want to unban me. But I'm not going back. It's not about him unbanning me. I never turned on my I don't want to go there because I don't like the conversation. It was nice conversation we had back in 2020. But it's not like that anymore. It's more of a gotcha thing. They say there's somebody bearing false witness against me. And I'm not even going to get into that. Like like the school system isn't going to let what they say, teach another 15 years at their job. You know, it's like they just make up stuff. They're very dismissive on certain facts. So they bring up some things, but they don't bring up all the things because they're dishonest. They're dishonest. And I'm just tired of dishonest people, and they're manipulative in what they're saying. They're not bringing up everything. It's just like we don't like this person. But, you know, I'll say something, Kay. I don't even want to bring up that guy, but, you know, you can't. I had a lot of respect for the people who stood up for what's right. And some people said, don't poke the bear. Like, who is this guy? Come on. You know? I don't even want to get into that guy. He's done some horrible things. Keep walking in circles. 1,000 more steps left. I don't care if they fell apart or they're still going. I don't want to be a part of it. You know? It's a mob mentality. This person's good, this person's bad. And the person who they're saying is good, who has a good moral standing, doesn't have good moral standing. The person who's bad is the person who taught for 25 years and got Teacher of the Year and turned his life around, because he's admitted he's made mistakes, not the mistakes that they're claiming. I've admitted to the mistakes I've made, not their mistakes, those mistakes never happened. But what I'm saying is I've turned my life around. I learned from my mistakes. Some people just blame shift and they can't admit their wrongdoing. You have to be able to admit your wrongdoing in life. Nobody's perfect. But when that's all they keep bringing up, it's like they have an issue. They have an issue. It's like, why am I? I'm not even in the community anymore. I'm in the wet shaving community, right? I'm not even in the wet shaving community. I'm in the community by myself. I don't even believe there's a such thing as community, right? That's a manipulative term in itself. I just came onto YouTube to talk about some colognes I was enjoying. I'm not part of some community. There's this community BS is all a sham. There's no community. There's no community. I think we kind of had a community back in the days because we would do collabs. But to use the term community in such a manipulative term is wrong. Yes, I walk in circles, Reaper. When I was a little kid and my mom adopted me, I'd walk in circles for hours. And I've always done this, even as a little baby. It relaxes my mind. It relaxes my mind. Let's see. Anybody got a new comment? I'm a part of the Cuddles has his own community. We are home members, Cuddles crew. Just walk the Publix. Yeah. What's up, Kevin, man? I love you, man. Kevin has his own community. We are all part. Cuddles crew. Oh, shit. But yeah, I'm not part of some community. I'm just part of myself. I'm just some guy who enjoys talking to other people because I live a sad life. I admit I live a sad life, but there's a lot of people that live a sad life that won't admit they live a sad life. Anybody that goes on these live streams lives a sad life. We're all kind of sad we don't do what we used to do when we were kids. We would always be outside. We were on the computer, and we did our own thing. It was great to always go out, right? It was great to always go out. Now we have traffic, we have the internet, we got, I don't know if I say global warming maybe, because it's damn hot outside. I don't feel like going out in that heat, you know? But it's all about this morality where this person claims they have higher morality. The last comment was by Shadow Smoke BDK. You're a part of the BBL community. Whatever that means, man. What does that mean? Dude, what's this fascination with gay? What's the fascination with gay? And in my opinion, I don't think there were many gay people. Maybe let's go back to like the 15th century. Women were women, men were men. And now everything is sort of messed up with genders. I don't really think, my opinion is, I really don't think a man wants to be with another man. He wants to have somebody he connects with, right? And maybe he feels he connects with another man. I just don't get the whole thing. It's like it was just like we're God, we're God's people. Everybody's God's people, right? It just goes, like you have a, a hole and you have a block and you put the block in the hole. It just goes. And it feels good, let's be honest. But like I don't you can't put the square in a hole that wasn't really intended for that hole, for that square. So I'm off camera talking about this. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But I think it has a lot to do with, I mean, if anybody had a woman like Dee Dee, she was tough, but she was feminine, and she was caring. Any guy, even a gay guy, would want to be with Dee Dee because he would be like, she's so nurturing. And I think that's what guys want, is they just want a nurturing woman. But a lot of women aren't nurturing. So they don't want to be with a person like that. You know, guys, want to be with a nurturing woman. They don't want to be with a gold digger. And so it's just like, it's weird. And I think, it's just like they just haven't found the right one, and everything's being twisted. That's just my 2 cents. I think, honestly, like Dee Dee, she can make any gay man straight, right? I'm serious, right? That's just my opinion. Okay, let's go on camera now. Kitschy was time to sticks laying down the lawn. We got to read this. Oh. But that's how I feel. We're all bored. That's the thing. We're all bored. But Kay, you talk mad shit about cuddles all the time over there. You saw. See, here's Kay's problem. Okay, let me say this off problem. Kay's not a bad woman. Okay, but she gives into the mob mentality because she wants to be a part of something. You know. So she wants to be part of something, and she's afraid to go against the grain because, in a way, Kay is submissive. Like, just her personality alone, she's a submissive woman, And, you know, I'm off camera, right? Okay. So she's a submissive woman, but she doesn't know how to stand up to a bully. And so she agrees with the bully because she doesn't want the blowback or she doesn't want the blowback. She doesn't want the she doesn't want the consequences. But in life, you got to stand up for what's right and handle the consequences, okay? You know, if you're just going to or not say anything, but not there's bullies and you got to stand up to the bullies. I don't expect you to stand up to the bullies. You know, this guy came on there and he stood up to the bullies. He stood up to the bully, you know, and it's about time. It's about time he stood up or somebody stood up to the bully, you know? And some people may think he's funny or he's entertaining, but bearing false witness and being very dismissive about what he lets out and what he says, because I guess he spoke back to Rocket. Rocket, I shared my thing with Rocket. So Rocket read everything. But if you leave certain things out, it's like you editing a video, and it's sort of like the very fine things thing with Trump. Very fine people on both sides, right? So they edited that footage to make it seem like he was a bad guy. And some people to this day still believe that he did say it. He did say very fine people on both sides. But he says, I'm not in agreement with the white supremacists, but they always leave that part out. And they bring this up to show that he's racist. But he's the least racist person. He was I saw videos of him shaking hands with Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, Jesse Jackson and the Rainbow Coalition, back then, and everything we're all buddies, I want to help you guys out. But now they turned against him because it's beneficial to turn against him because Al Sharpton is getting paid to hate Trump, you know? But these people aren't getting paid. It's just they're trying to show what they've done in their past is not a big deal, you know? And, I was sort of always hurt when somebody said, your fake dead girlfriend. And so I always feel like maybe, and people spoke to my girlfriend, but to say fake, that's sort of like saying you're guilty of what you're saying. You're guilty. Maybe your wife is fake. Maybe what you're saying is fake. So a lot in the accusations could be proven, because they're saying something that's really going on, Let's see. Let me read some more comments. This is just a punishment. She talked mad shit about him all the time. This isn't soft. This is just a punishment. She came back in 30 minutes. Cuddles looks like Benito Mussolini when he parades about. Look at all these nice comments. There's nothing soft about punishing Kitchi K for spewing verbal diarrhea. Soft men let women get away with the mentality. She can be back in 30 minutes, Reaper. She's the only second person in a year I ever put in timeout. She just deserves it. You never told RXL to piss off because you're afraid of him, Reaper. I have on stream multiple times. Soft. We live? Yeah, we live, man. But I'm saying things off camera, How you doing, AM? Yeah, we live. But yeah, somebody called them out, and it's like, you know, what he's alleging I did, he's guilty of, you know. So that's the whole thing, and it's to push it, you know, to blame shift. I read the whole report. You didn't read no fucking whole report. You're such a liar. You're putting out the allegations on your channel, which were all proven false. They all came from one woman, a woman I was dating, right? She wanted to get back at me. And I did wrong by, you know, it wasn't wrong to the extent they're making it out to be. It was wrong as it was written in, you know, the whole report. But it's like dismissive. It's only bringing up the very fine people on both sides. You know, very fine people on both sides. Some people, you can't convince them that Trump said he didn't like what the white supremacists did. To this day, no, he's racist. No, he's not racist. He said very fine people. Oh, I don't want to hear it anymore. He's done so many things, and I was like, it's just like it becomes tiring. But you have people who covet their neighbors. So if we're in a community, you're coveting your neighbors. What's up, Moose? Cuddles is not. I love A2Z. I don't know who he is. I always used to think he was Caboose. I started it by timing Al K for thinking she can just talk shit and then be chummy with people. She will be back in 30 minutes. I forgot how much Neil will rant about it. It's okay. Yeah. But, I mean, it's just bearing false witness. And that's one of the 10 commandments. To make themselves, to put themselves on some sort of moral platform that they're good people. You know? And it's sort of blame shifting. It's like it's sort of evil, but it's sort of the people believe him. The people believe him. The thing is, I have the law on my side where I can make money on him. So, you know, that's all. That somebody would bring up something that happened 20 years ago over and over and over and lie about it. You know, is, you know, somebody actually looked, because he put out my name, and then they looked into it themselves, and they actually contacted me and said, oh man, that's all a lie. He put your name out there, and then I looked into it myself. But the thing is, it's nobody wants to stand up to the bully, and they let him be bully, and you know, you can't allow, if we're a community, you can't allow a bully to come on your stream. You can't allow a bully to come on your stream. And it's all about, you hate this person and this person. I got upset when, and this, you know, here's the thing. So do I agree or disagree that Erica is the best fragrance reviewer? No, but she doesn't need to be bullied. She's trying to make some money. It's obvious. She's a good person. She's you know, she's a 20-something attractive young woman who's trying to make a living off of YouTube. Leave her alone. Let her, you know, but to go after her and say she's a hoe, it's like, what the hell is it your business? And people say, oh, it's freedom of speech. No, but dude, what is it your business to go after people? What is it your business to go after people? It's just like hate. It's just spewing hate. Leave the fucking girl alone. She doesn't deserve it. You know? It's none of your business. This is fragrances. If you want to start a whole community, now there's drama communities. If you want to go in the drama community, you could do what you want. But this isn't a drama community. There's drama people that have 500,000 subs, and they have 20,000 people watching their video, and they put a well-organized video together, and after the video, they delete it. So they have 500,000 subs, and they delete the videos, and they sell merch, right? Like, they talk about Grace Thorpe, the Thorpe TV, you know who Grace Thorpe is, right? THORPE, right? She's the king of the simps. She's like the ruler of the simps, There's drama, right? And this guy who has 500,000 subs, he was talking about Grace Thorpe for an hour, and with all the documents and everything, and it was interesting. But that's the drama community, where they talk shit about people. You don't come in this community and start talking trash about people. That's not, this is fragrance. This is something that's supposed to be relaxing for people. But you're just going to come in here, ruin a perfectly good community where people would feel free. Nobody wants to come on the streams anymore. They don't want to be like, oh, you associate with that person. That means, come on. It's like, go into the drama community. Stay out of this community. We don't need that negativity in this community. Let's be honest. This is a drama community. If it wasn't, no one would be in this community other than legit frycats who keep wanting to learn about new releases. I don't buy anymore. Yeah. She did him wrong. No, I think that's not his real. You're like one of the guards from Cool Hand Luke. There are consequences for verbal diarrhea. This stream is wild. Yeah, a lot of comments, man. I got to read them later. Yeah, but Cuddles is the greatest. Dude, that's awesome. I like that. Even though I know it's not true, it's funny to me and it keeps me going, Even if you're lying to me, it makes, it makes me feel good for the second, and it makes me happy, and it puts a smile on my face. Like, who else has a camera in their bathroom and they're talking in their living room on a mic? I do what I want, People love Kevin, okay? Let's be honest. People love Kevin. Kevin's intelligent. Kevin's funny. Kevin, and that's another thing. Somebody else, he used to go on somebody else's stream, but he was more entertaining than the host. So the host made up some excuse that he can't come on because Kevin's more entertaining than me. I know that. But the channel isn't like, I want Kevin on my team. I want Kevin on my team because Kevin is clever. He's witty. He's intelligent. I want him on my team. So, you want to have all the interesting people on your stream. And that's why I said that in the past. I said, in the past, a year ago, I had the best guests. They were like co-hosts in a way, but they were the best guests that came on. And if you want to make a great stream, you have to have entertaining guests that aren't negative, you know. And Reaper's not negative. He's not negative. He's funny in his own way, you know. And and say what you want about his voice. He's an entertaining guy. He's great to do streams with. People, when I did a stream with Reaper, they were asking for more. They wanted more because he's a great co-host. Okay, they want good co-hosts. Kevin's a great co-host. You know, let's be honest. They want they talk about him because they want him to fail. Who is a better streamer in Fracom? Nobody. Tuesday has the best drama if you watch that stream. Cuddles. That's funny. Watching Cuddles Paces on the White Rants is making my life. Oh, Kevin, I love you, man. The Mike was the best. Oh, shit. Reaper got super offended. I timed out Kitchi K for 30 minutes. Come on, she deserves a slap on the wrist. Everything will be okay. A lifestyle not for sale. And I kind of like, dude, I thought Brandon would be like the ultimate host or guest. I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore about Brandon. I don't know. He used to relax me. Like I was watching Eugene streams 3 a.m. Dude, I don't care what you think about Eugene. Eugene probably doesn't even like me anymore. He did send me a couple samples of his new colognes, and they were really good. But he sent them to me because at that time we were friends. And Eugene is a guy that at 3 a.m. it's perfect for him. He's not a spotlight guy. He's not the main attraction kind of guy, right? But 3 a.m., he's just kind of mellow. Yeah, yeah. And then you got Brandon over there, 3 a.m. Dude. And sometimes I have a sleeping problem. Dude, they would help me with my insomnia. Kevin, I mean, Brandon and Eugene are like the dream team. They're like Kevin and me. Okay, they're like Kevin and me. This is a dream team. Let's be honest. It's a different vibe, though. It's the 3 a.m. vibe. You know? The 3 a.m. vibe, they're perfect at the 3 a.m. vibe. Carlos is where it's at. Do you think Neil's mics, his farts in the bathroom? I've been farting in the bathroom. Reaper got super offended. Dan bakes for money. Reaper grills sausages and gets inebriated from beer and whiskey. Fat Boy shills the decant company. Yeah, I mean, we all have our little place. Um, now I'm incorporating wet shaving because I'll be honest, it's freaking amazing. It's something I've always it's always relaxed me. I love wet shaving, and if you're not into it, I think you should get into it. And let's be honest, this is a community of collectors. There's so many collector communities, like video games, right? There's collectors of arcade machines. There's collectors of fragrances. But wet shaving products, soaps are $20. It's great to shave too, and it feels great. You don't have to get a damn double-edged razor, but these soaps are so much better than the soaps you can get, like like at Publix. So I mean, I recommend anybody get into this hobby. It's a great hobby, and it's not going to break the bank. Aftershaves are $20. We all have our little place. Hoarders, yeah, we're all hoarders. What are you doing while you're pacing? You should take us on your pacing journeys. I know I can't hold the camera straight though, you know. But Kevin and me are the dream team. Without Kevin, I'm just a, I'm just a fat middle-aged guy dressed in a Hawaiian shirt, ranting about nothing. Oh boy, it's hot here, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for everybody. Let me go over that bathroom is our place. Hell yeah, I love it. I was made fun of. I have a small bathroom. Yeah, I have a small bathroom, but at least I have a bathroom and I have a bidet. So this is one of my favorite soaps. In case you're thinking about getting into this community, this is Noble Otter Orbit. It's a rose and eucalyptus fragrance, top tier soap, S category. Use the code 5Binaca Sprays if you're gonna go get it at Pasture Shaving. And I used Claude Pilon's Henry F. Victoria Bay Rum, and very good Bay Rum. And I used the Amazon razor, and shout out to Anuj who talks about 4711. Florida water is better. And I highly disagree with his statement on 4711. It has too much neroli. It's like Aqua Amara. Aqua Amara has so much neroli. It smells like eggs or something. And I used a $10 24 Yaki brush from AliExpress with free shipping. And it was a nice shave, man. Really nice shave. And I would like to say you love your, yeah, you could love your double edge razor. I can't use them because I think, because of my heart. But thank you, Sticks, for showing up. Kevin, man, I had a good time, man. AM, even K, everybody that showed up pretty much, it was Moose. Shout out to Moose. Shout out to A to Z. AM, I said AM, right? Whiskey Reaper was here. Shout out to everybody who hung out with me. Thank you very much. Have a good day and take care. Bye bye.